Hi, everyone. If we can all start to find our seats, we can get started this evening. I don't know which graduation this is. I think it's the 92nd? 93rd. Thank you. I knew I was going to mess something up before I even got up here, you guys. But I'd like to all welcome you to the Full Circle graduation tonight. There are a few reminders. If you could all silence your cell phones, that way when our graduates get up to share, we can keep our attention on them and keep it focused for the evening. Also, if you need the restroom facilities, you're going to find your way back out to the lobby and to the right. If you are a smoker, please cross the street to find our smoking area and dispose of the waste properly. And then, as you can tell, the microphone is a little sensitive. So if you get up here, keep your distance, because if you get too close, you're going to make it pop. And if you're too far away from it, you won't be able to hear anything anybody has to say. Yep, there you go. Okay. So, am I bringing you up or am I bringing Jen up? Okay. Just have to double check. Once in a while, Christopher likes to change things up on me. So it is my pleasure to bring Christopher, the CEO of Full Circle, up on stage tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. In my defense, the reason I change things regularly is because it drives Brian crazy, who's running the production of the graduation every night or every month. So got a couple quick announcements before we bring up the 40 graduates that we have tonight, which is the largest class Full Circle has ever had. So let's give that a round of applause right off the bat. Now, with 40 graduates means that we don't really anticipate getting out of here before 9 p.m. unless we make some changes. And last month, for those that were here, we actually made a change that ended up being a really positive outcome at the end. We weren't quite sure how it was going to be responded, how the graduates were going to respond to it. It ended up going really well. So tonight we will follow that same model. The graduates will come up with their presenter. The presenter and I will give them their certificate along with their bag of goodies and New Testament Bible. And then the presenter will speak directly. The graduate will speak directly. We won't hear from the staff person. They'll just be up here standing in support of the graduate from there. And I will tell you this, I had lunch with 21 of the 40 today, and it is a interesting group of people and a very lively group of people. So I'm very excited. There's about 7 or 8 people that are attending tonight that weren't able to attend the lunch. So a really, really good group of people. They have put in a tremendous amount of effort in their journey to get here tonight. We've got a large crowd, so we're very excited about that piece. One other just side note, this will be our last graduation at this time at this church. We are going to pause for September and October, kind of regroup with a lot of the changes that are going on, and come up with a new system, new model, and then we will communicate with everybody as soon as we know what's going on. For the September, if you're in the audience and you're like, wait a minute, I'm graduating in September, October, you will still have your ceremony, you'll still have your lunch. We're actually going to combine those at Northcutt, so you'll still get your certificate, you'll still get your roses, we'll still do the rose ceremony. You'll just get to do it a little bit more special because you'll get to take your roses out of the place. Normally we don't let you leave here without giving your roses out, but you'll be able to leave Northcutt, take your roses, give them to people who meant a lot during that journey. And so we'll still do that for September and October. We'll just do a combined lunch and ceremony at the same time. So without any further ado, let's bring up our largest class in Full Circle history. And while they're coming up, there's 40 on the list. About 10 aren't able to make it, and then usually there's 1 or 2 that last-minute plans change. And so we've got 30 that are going to be here tonight. Wow, this is incredible. Let's give them another round of applause. Here tonight. The first group I always like to recognize, if you're a Full Circle or Full Circle partner staff, any of the sober livings, the landscaping, anything like that, could you please stand? I'm going to tell your story too. I wasn't, but then now I am. So in graduates, I explained it at lunch today, the staff aren't being paid right now, right? They're here strictly to support you, which is remarkable. If you're a family member or a sponsor of any of our graduates, could you please stand? And lastly, one of my favorite groups to recognize, and a group that we're going to be adding 40 to that membership after tonight, is if you are a Full Circle alumni, could you please stand? All right, at this time, we're going to start our rose ceremony. For those that have not been to a graduation before, we started this, I believe, first graduation, maybe the second, but early on. And we give each of the graduates here in a second 3 roses. And they take those roses out to the audience and they give those to 3 people who meant a tremendous amount during their journey, during their last 4 or 5 months. It could be a shuttle driver, it could be a sister, a brother, a child, a grandma, it could be a counselor. It's their choice, whoever they want to give that rose to. So this has been, ever since the very first one, it has been something that was extremely impactful, and so we like to keep that. And at this time, I would like to recognize, if you look at the chair to my left, there is a white rose that symbolizes all of the people that we lost to addiction that are not able to be here tonight. So I would like to recognize those folks with a moment of silence. Thank you. So at this time, graduates, if you want to grab your roses and hand those out in the audience.
All my words fall short. I got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I've got one response, I've got just one move. With my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for
These are the same.
You've got a light inside. Oh, come on, my soul. Oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song. 'Cause you've got a light inside your heart. Give back.
All right, we had a last minute couple changes with people's plans. One of the best quotes I heard a couple weeks ago was actually from our medical director on a call that he did with several of our team members, 55 of our team members actually at 7 a.m. And he said, you know, at the end of the day, we're dealing with real people with real problems, and they're living in the real world. And so that really kind of summarizes exactly why we're here, right? We're dealing with real people at the end of the day. And so some of them that are able to come say they come and not come and all that. So we just roll with it, because at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all there. So with that, the first graduate that I'm going to bring up is Jonathan Evans, and he is being presented by Toby Deck and Trisha Tankersley. I'll give them this. Hi, brother.
Hi, my name is John. My story starts, I was taking care of my mom. She had stage 4 lung cancer, and I watched her to the moment she died at home, and I started drinking real heavy, and it got me to the point where I became homeless, living in an abandoned building, and just giving up. And my kids one day just came to me and said, "Dad, it's got to be a better way." So I decided to come to, recovery. And a few months in recovery, everything's going well. I'm doing everything. Everyone's telling me I'm doing well. And all of a sudden, I go to the doctor, and they tell me I have cancer in my kidney. And so I didn't know what to do. I was going to give up, but everyone stayed with me, kept me up. I had surgery 2 weeks ago. They removed the kidney. I'm cancer free. I have to do no chemo, no introvert injections. It's just doctor's amazed. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. I ain't gonna worry about it. But I'm so happy of the full circle staff that I chose. Toby and Trisha and them. They just been. I didn't think I'd be able to get through this recovery, but they're amazing staff, and the ones I met today, everyone's amazing, and I appreciate it.
right. Our next graduate is Chuck Wicker, and I don't think he's here tonight. Okay. So then let's keep moving. So our next graduate then is Jeremy Capps. And Jeremy's being presented by Tabitha Betzner.
I want to say thanks to my family and Full Circle, Scott, for the housing. He's awesome. And I thank all you guys. Love you guys.
There's a ton of ladies from Livingston graduating tonight. And quite honestly, that was part of the wild bunch at lunch today throughout the whole saying. All right, Debbie Freeman. And Crystal Maloon is presenting her and joining her on stage. She could have came up.
Okay. I have something I want to read. Today has been more than a graduation for me. It's been a new beginning. There was a time when I wasn't sure I could make it. Addiction took away so many things from my life, but it didn't take away my ability to change. Recovery has taught me that healing is possible one day at a time. I want to thank the counselor, staff, and everyone who believed in me, even when I struggled to believe in myself. Your patience, guidance, and encouragement helped me along the way. To my family and friends, thank you for your love, support, and for never giving up on me. Your faith in me gave me strength during a time that was hardest in my days. To the following graduates, I am proud of each and every one of you. We all have different stories, but we share the same courage to keep moving forward. Let's remember that recovery is not about being perfect. It's about choosing hope, asking for help when we need it, and taking life one day at a time. Today I leave with a gratitude, hope, and commitment to keep growing. I know there will be challenges ahead, but I also know that I have to face them alone. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my journey. I am grateful and to celebrate this day with you. Thank you.
You got one more. All right, our next graduate, also being presented by Crystal, is Jill Feinberg. While Jill's coming up, you'll notice the hands in the shape of a heart. That is our CARES program. So if you see the graduate have that logo on their name, that means they went through training to be part of our CARES program, which is a program that was designed to block AMAs, block people leaving to go to the street against medical advice, leaving and just going to the street. And so our clients our CARES champions have done a tremendous job of saving a lot of lives who said, hey, let's just get a counselor on the phone. Let's get a case manager on the phone. Let's just wait till tomorrow because our clients are the ones living with each other at the house. So they're in the best position to at least just get the person who wants to leave treatment to just pause for a minute. And so if you see that logo, that means they've went above and beyond just their normal treatment, but they've also looked out for other people, went to training to do so, and have made some tremendous saves in that regard. So with that, Jill, let me get you your.
Thank you. Gosh, there was a time not even a couple of months ago when I was sober, but I didn't think that I could like myself enough to continue to be sober and to love myself. And the ladies at Full Circle, both all my sober sisters at Full Circle, loved me until I could love myself, and showed me that no matter how dark I think it is in here, that there's always a light that shines out, and I give it to other people, and that keeps me going and it keeps me strong. And I just thank everyone in here for that opportunity to see myself the way that they see me. Thank you.
Got one more, Crystal. All right, our next graduate is Cheyenne Swafford. And she has two people who are going to stand up here today with her, Crystal Maloon and Beth Stamper.
Thank you. You want to hold this one? Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I did a letter to myself on graduation day. It says, take a deep breath, look out where you are right now. You actually did it. When you first walked through the doors of sober living, everything felt raw, terrifying, and uncertain. You were carrying a heavy load of guilt, doubt, fear about whether you could actually live life with your old crutches. But look at you today. You showed up for the uncomfortable conversations. You sat through the cravings, the sleepless nights, and the hard days without giving up. You learned how to be honest, how to trust people again, and most importantly, how to trust yourself. As you step out and leave this structured environment, it is completely normal to feel a little scared. The safety net of this house is shifting, but remember, the strength you found here isn't in the walls of this building. It is inside of you. You built it, you earned it. Promise me you will remember these rules when the world gets loud. Ask for help before you think desperately you need. Protect your peace and your boundaries like your life depends on it, because it does. Never forget the feeling of waking up clear-headed and free. You are no longer the person who needed to be numbed to survive. You are the resilient, you are capable, and you are deeply loved. I am so damn proud of you.
All right, our next graduate is Brandy Clift. Oh, Zayna said she's not here. And Zayna was presenting her, Zayna and Marcia. So our next one is Jaya Minifield. She's here. And she's being presented by Zayna Wheeler.
Hello, thank you for Full Circle for letting me get the opportunity to be there for myself today. And I'm finally graduated this program after 3 times. And I thank God every day for putting me in the situation that I did, because now I'm a better me for me today. Thank you, guys.
So before I say what I'm going to say, I got permission with witnesses. For people that know me know I like 2 things. I love and I love kids. And Jaya is pregnant, and she's very excited about that. So let's give her a round of applause. And she shared more at lunch today, but she has services lined up. She has a year of housing lined up. for her and her baby once it's born, and so she is certainly on the right path, and so we're really excited for her. Next up is Erica Jones. And this is a first. She's being presented by Beth Stamper, Marsha Russell, and Jamie Jenkins.
All right, so I wrote something. It says, the relapse wasn't what kept me out another 8 months. It was the lie that came after it. The lie that came after it was. The morning it started, I watched my clean time reset on my phone in one tap. Back to one. Like none of it had ever happened. Like I was the same person who first walked into recovery not knowing how to get through one day without using. I knew where that kind of thinking could take me. Before that relapse, I had already been through an 11-year run to the exact kind of thinking. 11 years of wanting to stop and trying to stop on my own. 11 years of telling myself I would stop tomorrow. 11 years of proving that one wrong decision can turn into years before you even look up and see how much time has gone. Then the voice came, the voice that said, you already ruined it. What's one more day? You might as well keep going on now. You already screwed up everything. That's the lie that kept me out there another 8 months. Addiction loves the word start over. If it can convince you that everything that you learned is gone, then it can convince you that there's no reason to come back today. The number on my phone went back to 1. I didn't. Those 8 months didn't undo everything in recovery already showed me. I knew where the road led, and I knew what the bottom felt like. I could hear the lie for what it really was. And I knew there was a way out. You can walk away from recovery. That doesn't mean recovery leaves you. You can run from it. You can ignore it. You can try to bury it. But if you've done the work, it's still there waiting for you. This isn't just about addiction. People do this with everything. One mistake becomes an excuse to quit. A bad day turns into a bad month. One setback turns into a reason to give up completely. One wrong turn doesn't put you back at the beginning. It just means you took a wrong turn. One relapse doesn't undo the growth you fought for. So you hearing this, it says, if you've reading this and you've relapsed, slipped, fallen off, or felt too ashamed to come back, I came back today and I'm still here today. As long as you're breathing, it's never too late. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. We do recover, and a strong, healthy, sober support network helps tremendously. And I would like to thank all the Full Circle employees, staff, and my fellow clients, friends, for this journey.
All right, our next graduate is Janice Zobak. And she's being presented by Beth Stamper. So you heard me say earlier, I love love. And in order to tell this story, I got to tell a little history story. So earlier in June, we had our Family Fun Day event, and that group knows. So we had our Family Fun Day event, and this is going to be super funny story for everybody in the room except 2 people. And then I'll tell you why I'm telling you that story about Janice. And so we had the Family Fun Day event, and I look over, I'm on the grill, and I catch a glimpse of 2 young people, late teenagers, who are really smitten with each other. And they're working at the same event, and I come to find out that it is one of our district managers' daughters with one of our program managers' sons. And so I love love, right? So I'm going to flame that as much as I can and take pictures of them and send it to Sabrina and Roger. And Roger says, he goes, that's my daughter. And she goes, well, that's my son. And, so it worked out. They ended up not going out on a date. They almost got there, but he backed out at the last minute. So then fast forward to lunch today. I'm sitting there, and for those that don't know, I spent 14 years on the Dayton Police Department and still have some of that, a little bit of it, Kendra, not a lot, but some of that cop in me. And I'm looking at lunch, and we had to redesign the lunchroom today because we had too many people, and And so it's in a different setup. And so I'm looking at them. I'm looking at Janice and her other half, and I'm like, man, they are like really close to each other. So finally I just said, hey, are you guys like together? And they were like, oh, yeah, yeah. And I said, well, how'd you meet? Because we don't have a lot of co-ed places. And so, and we have some, but the chances of you ending up at graduation at the same time. So how'd you meet? Because they met during treatment. And so I was trying to connect those dots, and they said, oh, well, we met at Family Fun Day. And I said, oh, that just makes my heart so happy. So Janice's other half will be up later. I won't ruin that for him. But they are smitten with each other. They could not stay more than, actually they couldn't separate at all the entire lunch. From there, they moved their chairs together, and they were touching the whole time. So it was quite funny. But I do love, and so I'm very excited for both of them. So with that, Janice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that embarrassing. I've been using for over 35 years, so it took me a minute to let go of it. You know, I don't know any other life than using. I started my treatment journey in October, and I'm not going to mention the other facility, but Full Circle is just really great. I came here in February, and like I mentioned, I had a hard time letting go of that lifestyle, so I had a few stumbles, and y'all didn't turn me away, and I'm so grateful that you showed me love. You taught me how to love myself, and so my drive these days, I have a lot of feeling towards people who are out there, because I know how hard it is to change. And I just hope and pray that they all come home. And that's it. Thank you. I know, right?
Courtney Self is not going to be here tonight. Our next graduate. Oh, wait a minute. These aren't in the same order. Okay, our next graduate. This is funny. So, last name Pawelski. I'll keep this part brief, Brian, because I know we're getting behind on schedule. But last name Pawelski, I've heard it's mispronounced every which way. So every graduation lunch, I go through the list and ask and make sure that whatever name you want presented is the name that we say and that we pronounce it correctly. So our next graduate, this is how she asked to be presented. They know. So Olivia Bossy Britches Nicholson. And she's being presented by Lisa Neal.
I just want to tell Full Circle thank you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, our next graduate is Mary Jeffrey. And she's also being presented by Lisa Neal.
Hi, Lisa. We made it. You made it. I made it. Hi, I'm Mary. I got to Full Circle on March 30th. I came in drunk. I was lost. I was a broken woman, fresh out of prison, looking for guidance and some strong women to show me how to live life a new way. This lady is probably one of the best in the business, as well as Miss Carolyn sitting in the back there, life-changing. They told me that this wasn't going to be easy, and it wasn't, but I told them I would never give up. And on hard days, I told, and I sat. And I'm grateful because I'm here. And Carolyn told me once that I get in my own way and that I need to tell the old me to sit down. So today, before I leave this stage, the old me's sitting right there in that empty pew, and I just want to tell her she can sit down. I got it now. Thank you. Thank you.
You're up here all night.
All right, our next graduate isn't able to come at the last minute, Courtney Self, but we still like to recognize her. Let's give her a round of applause. She was going to be presented by Lisa Neal as well. Our next graduate, Tiffany Adams. And she's also being presented by Lisa Neal.
Congratulations.
I don't know what to say. So as addicts, we take on this stigma that we're never going to change, that we're not worth it. But every day that we stay clean, we take that power back. And the only way that we can go and stand on the White House lawn with picket signs in our hands and say, hey, we're here, and make a difference and change policies and speak up is to stand together and stay clean. And that's going to be me someday. I don't care. And Lisa's probably going to be right there with me. Two of my best friends can't be here today because they died of an overdose. This stuff is real. It's powerful. But I've never been in a facility where the team members care, genuinely care. They go above and beyond. They take us to places that we need to go. They make us who we are. Forever. Marcia, you're supposed to be up here, by the way. But being here has restored my faith in humanity. I felt lost. My brother died December 2024, and I'll never forget that feeling of how lost I was, how powerless I was. And being here, like being surrounded by all these strong, beautiful, powerful women, I am restored. And I love my reentry girls and all the girls that I've been there with and everybody anywhere. We've come a long way, and and Lisa, hold on a second. Man, the best. You take your time, like you just are so genuine, and you have this ability to transform women, and it's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for you. Super, super grateful for you. Nobody does groups like you. But just like, we can't do anything about the stigma unless we all stay clean and we all stick together. And I really want to change the world because we all deserve it. That's all I got.
Let's give Lisa a round of applause. That was kind words. All right, our next graduate is Amber Kuntz. And she's being presented by Jamie Jenkins.
First, I'd like to thank God. And then I have this little thing I'd like to read. I walked through these doors, I was lost, but today I stand here found. This program has taught me that recovery isn't something you do alone. It is something we do together. To my fellow graduates, we've shared the struggles and now we get to share the victory. I'm so proud of how far we've all come. Here's to the lives we are about to lead and the lessons we'll continue to learn and the freedom we've worked so hard to learn. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Julie Lewis. Is she here? She's not. So we started at Fairborn. So she was going to be presented by Regina Roman. Then our next one is Robert Chauncey Adams, and he is being presented by Dave Cunningham and Regina Roman.
I don't know where I get the energy from, though. So the funny thing is, I'm graduating twice in 18 months, but I'm still clean. The trick to that is the court. I would turn myself in January, spent a month in county jail. They sent me back through a program, and I was praying that Full Circle would take me. Thank you for getting me back in. You guys are a blessing. And I said earlier that I don't have a drug and alcohol problem mainly. I do have a problem, but that ain't my main problem. I got a thinking problem. My brain is so distorted from 30 years of criminal activities, smoking drugs, drinking alcohol, that I could put the drugs and alcohol down for a long time. I've done it before. That don't solve everything, because I got to work on me. I got to look inside of myself. In Full Circle, Dave and Regina, everybody, all my peers have really challenged me this time to do mental health, really look at me, at the problem, at me. And I want to encourage everybody to do that. You guys are great. I'm so proud everybody's here. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.
I'll get you a chair. Dave's going to be up here for a while. Our next graduate is Robert Roth.
I'm still crying over the roses. No, I just want to thank my higher power and Full Circle, of course.
Our next graduate is Amanda Klein.
My captain. Hi, my name is Amanda. I am a recovering alcoholic and addict. I wrote some things down because I can't keep a linear thought process today. So I came to treatment. I was like one of those, I came here for the t-shirt kind of people. That's not what happened. I got a lot more. I decided to be fearless and thorough. And while I didn't get the t-shirt, this is a list of the things that I did. I got a more fulfilling life. Be meaningful relationships with my little tribe back there. Oh my gosh. An army of people that are willing to go to peace with me. That's the Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I love them. The ability to keep many, many plants alive. And the understanding that the God of my understanding has the best stuff in town. That's all. Play Freebird.
Our next graduate is Chad Glick.
I'm pretty nervous, guys. Try not to cry. I'm sorry if I can't hardly speak. I'd like to thank God, first of all, and everybody out here. You guys are all beautiful people. Love the support. Full Circle's been great. It's been challenging. I was stubborn. I was ungrateful half the time. I was hard. Dave already knows. You know, I'm stubborn. But I'm here and I'm proud, and there's nothing more that I want than my sobriety for the rest of my life, and I'm so glad I got it. For 16 years, I struggled. I was an alcoholic every single day, as much as I could drink until I went to bed, you know, and day in and day out, I'd try to quit. It wasn't until I caught a case that I was actually able to, get a restraining order on me, and then I violated a restraining order and realized I got to go to a crisis center because I can't quit violating restraining orders. So I put myself in a crisis center. I found Full Circle, and it was the greatest thing that I ever did. Thank you all so much.
Is Stephanie Painter here? Okay. All right. Our next graduate is James Tyler Sorrell, presented by Dave Cunningham. Congratulations. Thank you.
So I really just want to say thank you to Full Circle in a whole. And I really want to give a big shout out to Dawn Mahaney. She may not think it, but she saved my life, for real. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Matthew Zale. Is he here? I don't think he was able to make it. All right, that is it for Fairborn. Thank you, Dave. Our next graduate from Springfield is Patrick Branham. And he's being presented by Sabrina Riley.
I appreciate Full Circle. I just want to say thank you. And this place saved my life.
Sabrina, you're still up here. Our next graduate is Clinton Dade. Is he not able to make it? Oh, he's the one in the, okay. That's good to know. All right, our next graduate is George Green. He's being presented by Teresa Von Price. He's from Northcutt, and for those that are taking notes and keeping track, this is the other half of the story earlier. Congratulations.
First shout out to Jen. Gave me a heart when I was in this program talking about let your light shine. I got in this program, I went through a lot of rough stuff when I got here. Had a support network that was outstanding. My woman, Janice, my peers, Alex Philpott, my boy Mikey Ellsworth, who can't be here as he's at work, Charles, Teresa. Teresa got me through a moment where I was craving alcohol, broke the tires off of her car in the wintertime to get me cold weather stuff. This program has just done so much for me. I was one of the worst gangsters in this city. And for me to be able to do a 360-degree change, if I can do it, any of us can. This program, if you work it, this program makes the tools and the ability available for you to change your entire life, thinking, life, and whatnot. There's not an objective you can't achieve because Full Circle will make you come. Full Circle. Thank you. I love y'all.
All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. Brian was just letting me know I was changing it, not enough for him. So Samantha Gray Kleinert is our next graduate. She was able to show up. And she is being presented by Marsha Russell. What's up?
I get stuttery up here, so I'm just going to say thank you.
All right, our next graduate is Clinton Witt. He's being joined by Micah Overholt.
I'm happy for you, man. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to Full Circle and the staff for dealing with my overthinking. I know I stressed them out a little bit, but they were able to pull me out of it and get me out of my head. So, thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's better.
Our next graduate is Michael Adkins. And he's being joined by Bessie Duke Robinson.
I'm not a man of many words. I'd just like to say thank you to Full Circle, the staff, God, my family.
Another one presented by Bessie is our next graduate, Josh Harry. He was at lunch today. Did he not make it? Okay. All right, and our final graduate here tonight, and then we'll recognize those that we knew weren't going to come. Roger Norman. Oh, he's not here. Oh, that works out. So we'll go straight into that then. Well, look at that. That worked out. All right, I do want to read the names of the folks that weren't able to be here due to jobs or other obligations. So we have Michael Ellsworth from Northcutt. We have Nathaniel Owens from Middletown. We have Kaylee Chakey from Livingston. Tree Baldessar from Livingston. Franklin Comer from Fairborn. Roy Strines from Fairfield. Destiny Cook Blevins from Middletown. Douglas Blanchard from Middletown. Elizabeth Snell from Livingston, and Corey Colwell from Middletown. Let's give all of them a round of applause. Now, before we close it out, it's right at 6 o'clock. I do want to give the opportunity for our founder to come up and close us out officially. He was preparing the speech, and he said he got it down to 60 minutes, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. But no, at this time, I'd like to call up John Pawelski, who founded Full Circle.
I know you've been here for an hour already, but I need to point out, those of you that may have missed what happened up here when Chris was looking at the two sheets and was losing his place and almost canceled the rest of the graduation. If you don't know Chris, he's extremely organized. And when things don't work out just right, it's rough on him. Now, I've listened for the last several months. He comes in and constantly pokes at Brian about how he's changing things up and how he likes to make things rough on Brian. Well, guess who makes the list? Katie's, who reports directly to Brian, makes the list, which now got disoriented. So well played, Brian. You got him back. Desmond Tutu said, at some point, we have to stop pulling people out of the river and go upstream and find out where they're falling in. In 2017, when we were trying to figure out what we should do, whether we should start our own organization, whether we should work with somebody else, or what we should do to help with the recovery process, there was a lot of agencies, a lot of statewide agencies, pulling people out of the river and making quite a business of it. But there wasn't an organization that we were aware of that was going upriver and finding out what the problem was. We're pulling them out, they're going right back in, falling right back in, and just going into a cycle. And so we began to study what the deal was. And so we found it wasn't just a matter of getting clean. That's something that we can do with all the surroundings and all the wonderful people around. Sure, we can get clean for a bit, but then what happens down the road when things begin to hit and changes begin to happen and pressure begins to come? That's where the strength to not fall back in the river and need to be pulled back in, come in. And so we designed the program. First of all, we had to get staff that loved our people. You've heard many times graduates say they love me until I love myself. That's no accident. During the hiring process, that's what we're looking for staff that absolutely will love our clients until they learn to love themselves. So that was one of the pieces. To have a very dedicated program, you have to follow the program. You don't come to play at recovery, you come to get it done. Work programming, job employment, financial, all the pieces that don't normally seem like they fit into just getting clean for 7 days or 30 days. But we had to build a program that was complete so that we could build lifelong recovery. And that's why we have over 40 employees, full-time staff, that have gone through our program because they believe in the program. They believe the long-term health and effects of that program, and they're dedicated to that process. Our graduates, probably this graduating class more than any other, has gone through changes like nobody else. They've had schedule changes. They've had days of the week of treatment schedules. They have had transportation companies changes and all kinds of changes. And changes, as we know, in recovery is kind of a four-letter word for the folks going through it. It's tough, right? But you know, if you ever gone to a funeral, who's the only person that doesn't change? It's the person in the casket, right? Everybody else has changes to make, and it's going to keep happening, and the world's going to change on you, and it's going to pull the rug out from under you. Leadership and agencies across the state have been worried about how we're going to adapt to changes that are being made. We all know that the priority list when those meetings happen aren't clients that need recovery, right? And yet we have to make changes. We have to figure things out, and we're sweating, we're staying up all night figuring things out. And yet our graduates here tonight said, even with all those changes, even with my active addiction, with the years of negativity that I could carry into this process, I'm still going to fight through all of that. I'm going to listen to the changes. I'm going to trust the program. I'm going to trust the people that have been entrusted with my recovery, and I'm going to do what they've asked me to do. And because of that, they have come up here tonight and shared with you their success story of how they fought through the changes. They fought through some of the toughest things that they've ever done and now graduated. So we want to give them one big round of applause as we finish up here. And just in closing, we do want to thank the Cornerstone Baptist Church. Their kindness has been tremendous. We started the Berry staff. They were kind enough to let us come in with about 30 people, and we had to wait 2 or 3 months before we built up 5 graduates so that we could graduate. And then we went to Northcutt, where we had place for 100 people. I will never outgrow that. And yet a few months later we did. We went to a church there on Dixie that had 200 seats, thinking we would never outgrow that. Next thing you know, they're bringing chairs in to fill in. And so Cornerstone was kind enough to say, we're going to open our sanctuary to you. We're going to commit to the first Tuesday of the month. They've been so kind and so gracious to allow us their church, their mission-minded church, as they would do with the home missions and work with our folks and our graduates. So as we leave temporarily, at least for now, let's give one big round of applause as well to Cornerstone Baptist Church for their kindness. And so as I close, I just want to leave you with this saying, as we teach our clients going through the process, be the chess player, not the chess piece. Thank you.
That is it. Thank you, everyone.